Hey everyone, welcome back to a rather different unboxing video. Normally, something like this really wouldn't catch my attention. These are little blind bags or blind balls of dinosaur toys called Dino Strike. And normally, I wouldn't pay attention to something like this. Most of the videos on my channel are, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World stuff, and, nice quality dinosaur models. So the reason I picked these up was the other day on Instagram, I saw on Ted Brothers' page that he picked up some of these, and it seems like the parts of these are compatible with some of the Mattel Jurassic World figures. And, I grew up in the 80s, and Dino Riders, I absolutely love Dino Riders. I actually do have most of the toys. They are boxed up and buried somewhere at my parents' house currently. So I went to Walmart today and decided to pick up some supplies for some of the repaints I'm working on. So I did actually stumble across these, and like I said, the only reason I paid any attention to these is because of what Ted Brothers showed off. So we're gonna crack these open, see what they're about, and see if they are actually compatible with some of the Mattel Jurassic World stuff. So let's start cracking these balls open. And I'm gonna use my oversized, Leatherman 300, for overkill to cut this thing open, because I have no fingernails to open these. Let's see. These are not the easiest things to get open. Because once you get this off, apparently there is more plastic underneath it. These are not the easiest things to get off. And now we have more plastic. Yay. Let's see. Oh, this thing looks like it, comes apart almost like an orange. Let's see. How do I open this thing? Oh, I guess just remove that plug. And, it does look like an orange. Alright, well, let's pull these individual compartments open and see what's inside. Let's see. Let me angle the camera down. Well, this one looks like it's going to be a Stegosaurus. Now, apparently these come with spring-loaded missiles and stuff, so it's going to be fun to play around with these, see if these actually can fit. Man, this is some weird style packaging. I do like it, though. And let's see. One more compartment. Alright, well, I think I can figure this out without the instructions. So, this is the body. These are the plates. I believe these are going on the right way. Alright. The head. Yeah, it matches up with that notch. Alright. And let's get the front legs on. Actually, these are a little bit bigger than I was expecting coming in that ball. And get these back legs on. Definitely need a little bit of force. And just like a Jurassic World toy, some tail assembly. Oh, apparently the tail is part of an action feature. Makes the head move side to side. Alright, now we got our Stegosaurus set up, and this is what I really like right here. This reminds me of the brain boxes from Dino Riders that the Rulons used to control the dinosaurs. Very cool. Hopefully I can find some Mattel figures where that will fit on. And where does this go? I have no idea where this piece goes. I guess I have to look at the instructions. And alright, now those hang over the plates, apparently. Yeah, definitely getting some Dino Riders vibe from these. Sorry if my hands keep getting in the way. I'm not actually looking at my screen while I'm doing this. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. And where does the missile go? Right on, I guess, the side right here. According to the instructions. Oh, they actually have a joint on here so you can angle the guns in different positions. That's pretty cool. And let's load these in. Alright, yeah, pretty neat. Like I said, I just want to see if these can actually go on some of the Mattel figures. So we got one done. Actually, let's see what other stuff is in this line. So there's 13 different ones. I'm gonna focus the camera in on that. Ankylosaurus, plesiosaur. I know in Ted Brothers he showed the plesiosaur that these did actually fit on the Mattel Plesiosaurus T-Rex. Looks very similar to the Kenner Red Rex. We have a T-Rex skeleton and a Spinosaurus skeleton that apparently can fight. Triceratops skeleton, and what's on the other side? Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Velociraptor X, Therizinosaurus, that's unexpected, Pterosaur, another Velociraptor, and a Stygimolith. Alright, well, let's push this off to the side. Let me refocus on this, and let's crack this next one open. Every one I open just puts me in danger of cutting myself. Let's see. Actually, kind of hope I don't get any of the skeletons. They really don't interest me that much, but I got so much plastic junk from this. Alright, pull this plug. Open our... God, I can't remember what that chocolate orange was that used to smash down and break open. That's what it reminds me of. Let's say, whatever, it's another Stegosaurus, so we'll just put that to the side. That's the downside of buying blind bag, blind box stuff. You always have the chance of getting doubles, and you know, this was in a shipper right in front of the toy aisle. It was like 3 deep, and there was probably like, I want to say at least like probably close to 100 of these balls between those 3 compartments of those shippers. So let's see if my luck is horrible and I don't get another double. All right, let's see. I kind of hope it's one of the Raptors. I'd love to see if those brain box things can fit on the Mattel Raptors. Well, let's find out. Alright, it's definitely... Oh, I think it's the Ankylosaurus. Alright. Yep. Let's get 5 of these open. And there goes a missile on the ground. And just one more. Alright, there we go. Tons of plastic in the way. And, yep, it's the Ankylosaurus. So let's put this thing together. I'm assuming this is where the head will go. Let me just make sure I am focused. Alright, let's get the head on. Head is on. Next up is the tail. And this is the front leg. And the other front leg. Sorry this is taking so long. I guess you can be thankful put the leg on backwards that the second blind ball was a double, so you have to see me struggle putting these things together. Alright. Nope, it's not on. Man, these are definitely tight. There we go. And there is the Ankylosaurus. Alright, let's see. This looks a little more straightforward to get on than the Stegosaurus. I think that's how it goes on, and then it's got its little battle helmet. I'm going to keep calling them brain boxes. And put the gun on its back, and we get that missile that fell. And that's not staying on as tight as the... Oh, that's why. I had it too far forward. Alright, there we go. There we go. Much better. So yeah, pretty cool looking. Let's see how this fires. Oh, pretty nice. So, here's both of them right here. I'm going to go dig through some of my Jurassic World stuff and see if I can get some of these parts to fit on some of the figures. Alright, so I was fiddling around with various figures for a while off camera, trying to get something to work. And I think I can safely say, yeah, these parts are kind of compatible with some of the Mattel Jurassic World figures. Let me just move this one off to the side right now. So, this is the brown battle damage raptor, and this is the battle helmet. I'm calling them brain boxes that came with the Ankylosaurus, and it fits perfectly on the battle damage raptor mold head. This fits on really nice and snug. It looks like it was actually meant for it. That just looks so cool. What a awesome looking Dino Riders vibe you get from these. Now, for me to get the armature to hold the guns on it, I had to use a hair elastic, which actually worked really, really well. This is on there very, very nicely. It's not going anywhere. And, you know, if you're familiar with the old Dino Rider toys, they actually had, like, you know, rubber bands that did go around the figures, like the harness, the weaponry to the back of these. So, yeah, this is definitely cool. I really, really like this. So awesome looking. So, let me put this Dino Rider Raptor off to the side, and let's bring in the other figure. Now, this is the Mononychus. I was messing around with a lot of Attack Pack figures, and this is the brain box that came with the Stegosaurus figure. I couldn't get it to fit on anything except for the Mononychus, and look how cool that looks. It looks just like a Skeksis. That is just absolutely awesome looking. So what I did with this one was I just wrapped a hair elastic around it a couple times to make it snug, and I just stuck the tabs in to the Stegosaurus harnesses to get them kind of the clip around the hips, but I think that definitely works. I mean, not bad for trying to, you know, piecemeal this together, but these are just so cool looking. I really, really like this. I kind of want to go back to Walmart and try my luck and try to buy a few more of those blind balls to see what other, you know, combinations I can do. But yeah, I am definitely loving this. And you know what? I will be right back. I just got a crazy idea. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if my crazy little idea will work. This right here are blast effects parts. Now, if you're familiar with the new Transformers Siege line, these are little blast effects to simulate, you know, blast of fire and damage. There's different ports on those Transformer figures to attach these on, and I'm just curious if these can actually plug into the guns on these figures. And let me see right here. Nope, that won't fit. Nope, on this gun right here, just the way the port for the missile going, it's not big enough to fit the blast effects in. But this is the gun that came with the Ankylosaurus. So let me see something. Maybe it's a little bit deeper of a gun. Maybe I can get it to wedge in there. Oh, look at that. It does work. So I guess depending on which, you know, dinosaur you get, depending on the guns, I guess some of these blast effect parts can fit on here. And let me see how that looks. That looks really, really cool. Definitely adds a new dynamic to mixing and matching with these. And you know what? Let me see if something else works. Let me just unplug this quick. So these are the Battle Masters. These are actually little Transformers that turn into guns and other weapons. These are actually the figures you need to buy to get those blast effect parts if you're, you know, interested in picking them up. And I'm wondering if this will port into the holes on these figures. It looks like they should. And yep, it fits in absolutely perfectly. So if you have any of these Battle Masters, you probably can mix and match different ones to give your dinosaurs different style weapons. So now that the Battle Masters do fit on there, now you can definitely have the blast effect parts fit on there, and that just adds a whole new dynamic to these. Man, was a lot of fun. I love this like big nostalgia vibe I'm getting right now from doing this. Just reminds me of playing with my Dino Riders when I was a kid. So yeah, well, thank you, Ted Brothers, for bringing this to a lot of our attention. This is definitely something I wouldn't expect. You know, just pick up these random blind balls, and now you can make your own little Jurassic World Dino Riders. So cool. I am just like so happy right now. I am definitely gonna run back out to Walmart and try my luck and pick up a couple more. And I would love to see what other combinations people are gonna come up with. It seems like these are probably mainly gonna fit on the Attack Pack and like Savage Strike size dinosaurs, but you know, a lot of us have some great imagination. I'm sure we're gonna see some really cool stuff. So my Instagram is always listed in the description underneath my videos. You know, if you pick these up, you come up with some cool combinations, send me some pictures over Instagram. I would absolutely love to see these. Definitely so cool. So these blind balls retail for just under $6. I think they were $5.97. They are, where I found them in my Walmart, there is just a huge row of shippers. It's like 3 shelves just full of like all little Christmas gift ideas, and they just had an absolute ton of these. I want to say they probably had like 100 of these Dino Strike balls. So yeah, so if you're interested in picking these up, head out to your Walmart and mess around with them. Was definitely a really good time. So that will do it for this unboxing, you know, messing around video. I hope you guys liked it. The channel just passed 900 subscribers, and I would love it if it got to 1,000 subscribers before the 1-year anniversary of the channel, which is sometime in the middle of January. So show your support by hitting that subscription button underneath the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously, and it's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next one.